All right, this is Calibos, and we are playing this Infinity Evolved Skyblock. It's the perfect time for our stone thing to fail working. So, what were we doing last left off? We have done a on. There we go. There we go. Now that lever was very helpful. We've got more diamonds. Sweet. We need like 1,000,000 of those, right? I forgot how many diamonds we needed. We needed a lot, though. Stacks of mana glass, tree farming, chemical furnace. What are the diamonds for? I know we needed a lot of them. I have no... oh, wow. So I'm actually looking at the new Twitch dashboard thing. And I kind of like it, actually. Maybe. The add-on things are not working, but yeah, this isn't bad. Chat room is... I think the bitrate thing is a little weird to look at. Anyway, so we were looking at making tough fabric for our power production here. We've got our dirt production fully online. So that's handy. Grab a couple of... Perfect. Not carrying stick. So that made all of our sticks. Now we're going to go back into this and go that. And then that. Turn to the right and set it. So that should give us our tough fabric. So in our tough fabric, we have 13. Now we have 14. So whenever we have the ingredients, it should make all of the tough fabric that we want. And with the what's it called? The mill. So we want the improved windmill blade, which is treated wood planks. Over here, and my bottles. Bottle. glass box. So now we're going to take the manufacturing halo and we're going to go like that. I think it actually is. We'll pull a couple of these out. That's 4. And then we'll set this recipe. And we'll set it there. So now, whenever we have the ingredients, it will make that. So go ahead and we pull out this. Then it auto made all of the stuff. Now we have a bunch of treated wood planks. So we want windmill blades now. And we want grooved windmill blades, and that one will set go back over here. Regular sticks, regular sticks. And it's made more windmill blades. So we should actually be able to automate some of our crafting really quick. See, we're already up to 4 windmill blades and had none of that. So we need, what, 4 of these windmill blades? 4 more? We need 8, and then the steel shaft. So that should give us 2, 1. Go back to our halo. Windmill blades, 4. And once we have 8, we need a refined steel shaft, which might actually, I remember to finish that one. There it is. So at this point, all we have to do is just keep harvesting, and we are golden. Let's go ahead and get some oatmeal really quick. Let's turn the volume down really quick. I'm not sure how loud that is compared to versus you guys. Right. Why are we not? Enough materials. Oh, like it has to make these before it makes these. Okay, I knew that. I swear I knew that. This and this, that, 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 and that. Combine the bows so that they're damaged. This is definitely going to up our power. Didn't really get anything. So remember, we're trying to get into blood magic really quick. Not really quick, but trying to get into blood magic. So we're still leveling up our crops here. Let's see if we can get this. All right, so we've got the water artichoke seeds done, or planted. That was fast. Mandrake, go. 6, 7, 10. Oh, that's much better. Check. So once we get the wolfsbane, I think that we're good. We need tree. What is it called? Can't remember what it's called. I know it's the anointing paste, that's what we wanted. So I think that we're basically good now, right? Like we have this, we've got the petals, we need what? Base belladonna is what we need. We've got mandrake and water artichoke. Belladonna, yeah, we need belladonna. So we should have belladonna somewhere. Unless I have accidentally thrown it away. Manufactory halo. Is awesome. So we're up to 5, we need 3 more. Alright, let's investigate this. Seeds. So we're gonna want, oh man. Let's see, that's 5, 10, 7. No improvement? That's weird. grab some bone meal. Speed the process along. One of the things that blood magic will do for us is we can oh wait. What if we got a watering can? I wonder. Oh wait, I think the watering can was kind of pricey. Oh, watering can. Beets, corn, and kiwi. Everything else we can do. Pam's. Let's see, is there like a... Oh. We have to get the watering can first. Then we can do it once we have the berries. Oh, that's awkward. It's gonna be a lot of plant breeding it. We're at 6. Is there anything else that we specifically need? Replace our water while we're waiting. That sounded like an airplane, but Minecraft. Okay. There we go. Have some stone. Perfect. Go ahead and take our coal. Can't believe the burn time has been hit so hard for this. Alright, so we've got our skins. I wasn't sure I was going to be a fan of the new Twitch look, but I think I like it actually. think that it's not showing me some of the things that I want to see, but maybe I am like not configuring it correctly. Right, let's check our belladonna out. We're 5-5. Okay, I'm gonna like that one. That does is we're good for the anointing paste now. So let's check that out. So this. We need a bottle of water. Like that. Let's change the day. We're at 7 now. Oh, I've got a crafting table on me. So that gives us anointing paste. So we needed the anointing paste on cauldron? It's a cauldron. So we're going to need a setup much like this one. Much like we have for our crucible. And we're going to need cauldron. Yeah. So we're going to need some iron plates. Should just be able to take some iron. Steel. And roll it through our metal former. We want it to be rolling plates. That should give us that. Let's have enough. And the cool part about these manufacturing halos is you can actually have a couple of different ones for different projects. It will auto-craft whatever you've set into it. I kind of like this plan. Let's actually get some more anointing paste now that I'm thinking. Oh, wait. Bottle up. We didn't get it back. Yes, it's thing, but oh, I don't have all the ingredients. There we go. So, let's clear the recipes on our halo. Remember how to clear it. Oh. I'm just left click. Shift left click. So halo crafting table. Give us improved windmill. Apparently also has a burn time of pretty decent. I had to burn it. Let's go to our scaffolding. Let's get a little. We're gonna fall off the edge. Bunch of meat. So one of the cool things that we're going to be able to do uh-oh. Well, whatever. So theoretically, that should be producing a lot more power. I don't remember exactly what it is, but a lot more power. Throw these there. Give us string that we need. Don't know how much of this we're gonna want. Let's check our got our plates. Oh no, there's the window. Need to we up. That gives us the cauldron, which we can simply place down. Whack with the anointing paste. Gives us the witch's cauldron. Now the witch's cauldron is much like the Thaumcraft cauldron. We will put it over fire and put it over fire, and then we'll put water into it, and then various ingredients. So it's gonna be awesome. It will allow us to go a little bit further than we have before, because we need the witch's cauldron for dirt, book, cauldrons. Other make a book. Possibly go wrong, right? So ink sacks, pulverized coal. So get a piece of coal. I would really like to be find goods in here. Not happening. Alright, so that gives us the coal dust. Other? And where am I gonna get? Factory. Well. Did it not say coal dust? Charcoal. stack, grip, shadow ink, black dye, pulverized coal. Oh, it's pulverized coal. So we have to do it with charcoal in the grindstone. Oh my gosh. How weird is that, right? This. Okay, so one of the things that we were looking at is I did the diamonds for the piping. Alright, so we now have the Witch's Brews. So, cauldron, fire underneath, throw in your ingredients for brewing, rituals, or crafting. Right now we care about brewing. So, we'll need lots of glass bottles. So we're going to need sand. So, theoretically, question is this giving us a surplus of power? It is not. So we are definitely not producing more than 40 RF a tick. I'm certain that that windmill should be producing more. But what that is doing is that is auto-processing our iron furnace. Was so eventually our iron process. Same thing with dirt and gravel. Perfect. Lots of that now. Ooh, Enderman. Right, perfect. So let's throw all of the arrows off the edge. And anything else we get rid of? So I want to keep the skulls, so we're gonna go ahead and dump. Oh, weird. We had plenty of them. So we are going to need another piece of netherrack, which is easily accomplished. Convert all of this. String, convert in full, elevator. Go place this after we. No. Cobble. You know what I could do is I could make a little catch basin thing for the purposes of collecting guys. And then just put a little hole in the floor. This. If I mark this spot, 2 from the edge, 3, 4. 1, 5, and 2 from the edge. A couple slimes down there. I think one more. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 2 from the torch says this is safe, and along the lines having trouble visualizing this. So 2, that's the edge, so 4 from the edge. It's 5 and 6. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we need out. I have this screwing this up and chasing off the platform, falling to my death on the cactus. I don't know why. 1, 5, and 6. 1, 4. So they're there. So this is where they are. Probably sure we can. Not an amazing farm, but they'll collect over time while we harvest gold from them. Uh-oh. That was... not want them to be able to hit us. And I'm going to... Hobble there for them to stand on. I miscounted that. Now, we don't care about light in there. I don't care if it spawns anything or not. What we do care about is it's going to... Just don't want them to be able to see us to swing back. I am not excited about most damaging mobs in Minecraft to be able to hit me. I don't know why. We'll expand this out so that we don't fall in our cactus farm. We're gonna do this. We're gonna we are on 32, 1, 30. This is where it is. Just that. So many slimes. I wish that I could make an Arslimus, and not a thing for us yet. Widen. Not falling to our death. No, I know. Falling to our death isn't. Gold nuggets. But that came from the big one. That's handy if it will just auto. Oh, what about making a iron bike? Oh, I have to do it with the QED? Really? Okay, well, we'll have to work on a QED at some point. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and make our netherrack. Remember, always put your lava in a wooden barrel. Fire charge. Charge. So what do we want the floor to look like? Not entirely. I don't know. So many options here, actually. Metal apothecary needs. That. Hmm. You know what? Maybe we'll do it with, we'll do it with this stuff. Oh, that's great. Let's do this one in mossy cobble. So we're going to need quite a bit of it, actually. That's 9. Assuming a 3-foot path. Is actually going to need quite a lot of space. I forgot how big the altar range is, but it's not small. So let's set up a temporary space for it first. So if we put the netherrack down, we're going to have to go up one because it's down one here. Fancy tiles there. We'll need ready access to the water. So if I put it... rack. I don't want to be using cobble, but temporary thing. Figure out how we need it to look. And once it's going, it'll be a lot easier for the purposes of making our making dirt. Be able to go for it. This pack has Project E. I don't think it does. Nope. Okay, it doesn't have Project E. So I'm not going to be able to just like transmute stuff into stuff. Keep us from falling off the edge. Place our cauldron. Light the fire. Oh. Now we just need water. All the things. One of the interesting things, 3 buckets in. So once it starts to bubble, we can do our stuff. So remember, we were trying to make a blood altar. Blood altar. Need the blood altar. In order to make the blood altar, we need the attuned stone. In order to make the attuned stone, we need the whiff of magic. In order to get the whiff of magic, we need a rowan sapling. In order to get the rowan sapling, we need mutandis. And mutandis is made from mandrake root, exhale of the horned one, and an egg. Exhale of the horned one is witch's oven with oak sapling. So let's look at our witch's oven. So this, we still need the alchemical furnace. Idea. Evolved. Alchemical furnace. You know what it does? Let's see, what is... Search for it. Arcane alembics. So we need to get into arcane alembics. Okay, okay, I know. I think I know where it is now. If I were a Thaumcraft book, where would I hide? Thaumcraft. See? My Thaumcraft book. Honestly, where's my thermometer? Did I move all of that over here? I probably did. See if we can scan the witch cauldron. Well, Mossy Stone has ratio in it, right? Alchemy. So we need to go off of this way. Gets to it, I believe. So let's look up Nitor, kind of work our way through there. We're gonna need some scribing tools and stuff. And I forgot to turn off the search thing. Whatever. Get some of our coal. Paper. Better plant some more that. We want that. We need that. That. So we'll probably need. Okay, so let's do Nitor. Throw in some ink. Now we need one. This and her. So if we throw there. Fire. Light. Fire. I know that was not exactly very creative or thoughtful at all. Okay, so let's look in our Thaumonomicon now. So we need to get Alumentum researched. So go with that. So I'm just going to alternate order and fire on this one. So there it is. Fire. Boom. Sweet. That went really fast. Did our thing. Okay, now this, we're gonna need some more paper real quick. So go ahead and clear all of this. Now we're gonna have to turn all of this sand. Oh, that was a bad choice. Let's expand out over here. And if we have to make a big dirt platform again, we'll farm it as we go. Choke. That should be 10, 10, 10. And 4. Lighting. Okay. How hard is that? Really? Pretty challenging. I have to say our water artichokes are being fragile. Check this one really quick. We should be pretty reasonable. Let's toss That's that. That's that. Oh yeah, they're definitely going to take at that point. Strength of 10. Oh nice, they took. This is 7, 10, 10. Is perfect. Better. Get rid of the tools, get rid of the spells, balls. Those. Free stuff. Wherever we set up the witchery stuff in the end, I'm probably going to set up a little garden area for the witchery things, and we'll work it out from there. Yeah, we still need to level up the Wolfsbane, but we're not going to need the Wolfsbane for a lot of the early witchery. Let's go ahead and turn this off for now. Grab all of this. That gives us the iron ore dust. Now we should just be able to grind all of that through. That is off. That should auto make this. If we want to make a hopper, okay, so we my inventory, guys. I don't want to block the access to the tank, but I guess we could put it here. And as long as huh, why was I taking damage? That's fascinating. That there. Side and like that through. Grab some lava with our buckets. All right. going to give us quite a reasonable amount of. So these are doubling, whereas the base ores do not. This is going to take us a while to work through. Give us all the iron we need for quite a few projects. Most of the stuff that we're doing is going to be fairly heavy on iron. Back to we sand. This away. We'll need the test for witchery. That away. For the moment, we don't need this. Okay. Shiny. So our next step, let's get rid of the scaffolding. I don't know why that had scaffolding. Convert all of this to string. Moment. This we can store over in agricraft thing. Okay. Sure, whatever. All that stuff is fine. Sand. Heading up. Now that we have the sand, so one of the things that we can do, maybe not. Okay, I don't remember much about Tinker's mech work. Uh, that's interesting. Let's get some sugarcane going. I'm gonna need quite a bit of paper for our research. I'm just gonna get a big stockpile going, and then we'll just take one out, and then propagate from one. So order-wise, the chickens that spawn in the mob spawners, they are for the jockeys. They do not lay eggs, even if you manage to just kill the zombie off of the chicken. They just don't lay eggs. I don't know why. Okay, so now that we have a little bit of extra power coming in, not as much as I hoped, but we were wanting to make a basic logistics pipe. We need these. So we need the golden chipsets, and then we need the hardened glass. We could also make quartz. Fused quartz can be only in an alloy smelter. So let's look at the hardened glass. Hardened glass is made induction smelter, alloy smelter. So induction smelter is probably going to be our way to go. And we needed quite a bit to get into the induction smelter. So we need the basic machine frame. Going to require basic circuit board, which we make crushed obsidian. So the crushed obsidian is where we're being held up, really. The crushed obsidian. So in order to do crushed obsidian, we need the rock crusher. Rock crusher is from Railcraft. It's a multi-block. So we need a couple of blocks of steel. This is a 3x2x2. So 2x2 is 4 blocks. So we need 3 craftings. So we need 12 diamonds and 3 blocks of steel. How are we doing on the steel department? So we've got the steel. We've more than got the steel. And now we just need to make sure that we're getting the diamonds. So I think perhaps turning off shame that we can't just like with a hammer, right? So we're running into the are we keeping up stage of our future. Eight. Sorry, my hand like a own thing for. Let's put this in here. And let's see, we've got 3 more diamonds. Let's pull all of these out as we can. We'll put the coal in here. So diamonds we have, and we need 2 more diamonds, so we're almost there. We have our redstone. So lapis, get our ores in here. So what we want to do is get into big reactor, and we need the reactor controller. So the reactor controller is going to require a computer, which requires a logistics processor, which requires an inscriber, which is going to require the machine frame, specifically a resonant machine frame. It's going to require the crushed obsidian and the emerald chipset and intricate circuit board, which we could make. But we're also going to need a logic press. And if we block of iron and gold, we can make the logic press. Cases. Have a rolling machine. We have to do it in Railcraft. They're probably capable of doing. Yeah, I think that we're probably capable of doing that. Where we get held up as far as applied energistics, and why I'm not immediately running for that, is if we want to make the processor controller. Is it called a controller? So the Certus Coarse Wrench is made with enhanced Galgadorian metal and enriched Cenarium alloy. And, enriched Cenarium, more enriched Cenarium alloy, which is made from Cenarium around iridium reinforced plates, made from Cenarium pieces, which we get from putting glowstone and 1,000,000 RF into the molecular transformer. Molecular transformer requires the MT core and an E transformer, an advanced machine casing. MT cores, irradiant glass panes made from reinforced glass and irradiant uranium made from glowstone and uranium in the assembly table, and 100,000 RF. So we're talking about needing half a billion RF this, and that is slightly beyond our power, our current setup. So it's a nice dream, but we're not there. Gotta work on it. Get the rest of these going. What, 4 left? I just hear an Enderman. And guess what we didn't get? A pearl. But we have lots of... We have lots of it. Put this away. Should give us quite a bit of paper for the purposes of our search. So now we need that metallum and pintatio. That's going to be black. Got it yet. See if I can remember the name. Potentia? Potentia. We need metallum, which is Terra, and it's like something like that. Beatrice. Terra and so let's go ahead and say Potentia. Say Bordeaux. We'll say Victory. Boom. That gives us thaumium. Now we're gonna grab our ink out of here. So we want this one. Inflation. Pop that in there. Pop our there. So ratio. That is so. Should actually be able to go aqua. Bacchus is so. What? What can we make from? Oh, wait. Precontatio. Bacchus. lightning bolt thing per go. Then if we go venom. That. Boom. Alright, essential distillation. So that should open up. Essential tubes. Advanced essential tube. Let's grab that, that, that. So we need. Remember which one of those. Let's look at crystallization really quick. Gosh. So. Trius. Ordo and Terra. That one. Pistachio. Cake. Like the way to go there. That's gonna. So that X. Something that is water to aqua. Just go ahead and see if we can take any. Oh, aqua. Nothing. Okay, so that's nothing. I don't remember any. I wasn't really great at it in the first place. All right, let's connect that. Okay, so what if we did that and that? No? Okay, I admit I have no idea where I'm going with that. Alright, it was messy, but we got there. Right? See if that gets us in. Nope, let's try the centrifuge. This arcane levitator. Okay, these are new. Furnace engine. Probably not where we're trying. Comic. That's new. That's... Oh, that is new. Oh, furnace. Yep. This is it. So I have to get to Alembics. I think I do need to go this way. Right, okay, so we're getting harder. So this one is Fabrico, Humanus, and Ventum. Ordo. So let's go to that. Go to go. And this is so, and then this ratio, Entia, also Ordo. And go from here, Ito, back to this. This. Oh, wait. Connect that to that. And that. Again, super messy, but we got there. Okay, tell me it's available now. Gosh. Okay, let's go to automated alchemy. So this one we can go instrumentum. That we can go. So we can go. Potentia. Code. I think that I'm pretty much going to end up doing that. That connects all of these. Now I just have to get to water. I like to do it from here. Really? Okay, that's kind of frustrating. Don't know where. Furnace. Got the. Oh, somewhere in there we got it. So now we can do stuff. The arcane stone blocks are going to be. We can make the arcane stone blocks. So just have to make another crucible. And clearly we can make crucibles because we have one. So crucibles are cauldron and a right click. Let's make another cauldron. Got this, guys. Grab some lava. we are progressing. I'd like to break this down into numbers. So around. All right. Oh, that's that. That's going. We have a little bit of iron in here, a little bit of steel. Let's see if we got our 2 more diamonds yet. Okay, it's going to take a long time to get the diamonds when we have it turned off. So, get back on. Iron. 1, 2, 3. Roll this out. Grab our wand in a second. I don't know which research turned it on because... Oh yeah, the essential distillation. So we've actually had it for a couple of minutes now. Whatever. I'm hoping that it works the same way as it does as it did in the other one. Betting it does. One last one. There are somewhere in there it filled up. That. Back that. Okay, so this gives us our cauldron. Pop down, get our magical whacking stick. A lot of magical whacking sticks. I didn't take anything. Have to recharge. So to do processes with this, we need a furnace and some arcane stone blocks. Do I have any arcane stone blocks? Arcane stone blocks. So we need any cooked stone, living rock, and whatever. So let's grab a couple of these. There's regular stone. That's we need so let's cook this down. We'll go ahead and grab the rest of our charcoal. That. But we're starting to get into the advanced stuff finally. It's been like forever now, right? I mean, we're a hop, skip, and a jump from not AE, but logistics pipes. Like we are just about there. Once we get 2 more diamonds, we will have logistic pipes. And I like logistic pipes. It can do some pretty cool stuff. It actually is capable of doing things that AE does not do very well. That's pretty. 40. Thanks. Probably enough sugar cane for now. happen so slow. I don't want it too fast because I would really like to not be tunneling through the ground and killing myself, but I guess everybody has problems, right? Alright, let's go ahead and put all of our seeds in here. Put our sugarcane over here for later. We should have a couple of stone. But 4 of those. Our magical whacking stick. Our stick table. This. Swap that out for our charged wand. Other one. Maybe we don't need it. Let's throw this down in here and I can get our... Okay, we need a furnace. A furnace is going to be compressed cobble. Nine. Here. This we need. That and alchemical furnace. We have the alchemical furnace. So with this, we can make both the witch's oven and the blood altar. So let's go ahead and throw down for a second alchemical furnace really quick so I don't have to remember this recipe later. First we need the stone. Go. I really want to get into warding stones because I just think that they're cool. I don't honestly need one for any stretch of the imagination, but they are awesome. Crafting table around here somewhere. This, and now we need another crucible. Grab some iron. I'm just gonna make a stack of iron plate because, man. While we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and our 710, so we're almost there with these. At this point, we're basically running at 2 hours, and I don't have anybody here who's training me. Find viewer training. What can I say? So I'm probably gonna call it soon. Maybe get around some. Doesn't like. 6, 7, 8. Remember. Okay, he'll take it. Tuck this in. Yeah, that was a little weird. So, I'd like this to be our last stage of Snowbell, and we're starting to get there on water artichokes, and mandrake is probably on the last one or two as well. So we'll get our stuff up, and then I think that we're going to start needing to breed up for some of the Pam's stuff, and some of the magical crops, and things like that. Rolling machine, go down for another cauldron. Run over and whack it with our stick. Stick whacking. Now, with the cauldron, we now have 2 of our alchemical furnaces. So the alchemical furnace, we're going to need to make the witch's oven, and then we're going to want to do altars, and that will give us the blood altar. So the altars are going to be after the witch's oven, so we're going to go ahead and throw one of these in here, and we're going to look at the witch's oven. So let's get 2 iron stuff. Right, iron. That's that. 7 is going to require some arcane stone blocks, which we have fire crystal clusters. And make. Conveniently, we have exactly enough in there. So let's go ahead and scan that before we do anything with it. Remember, scan everything. Alright, so what I'm probably going to do is move all of our shards over here. Because, why not, right? I'll probably move the amber as well. I'm not probably doing it. I guess I just am doing it. You guys are going to have to deal with it. It's how I roll. Alright, so one of these, we've got the arcane stone blocks. We've got the mana steel, we just need the iron bars. And that should be that. Iron bars. And I think we need to scan iron bars as well. So let's make the witch's oven. Now, boom, witch's oven. So with the witch's oven, we've actually got food filters, which are kind of like okay, so we're not doing that yet. These are kind of like chimneys. Let's turn the rain off. So we're going to need a lot of buckets really quick. We can put up to 3 fume filters on there, so we're going to need 5 buckets apiece. So that's 15 buckets or 45 plates. 6 more plates. And what a coincidence. I started to grab those. So we have the iron blocks. It is... So we'll need 6 iron blocks. Have 7 of. Toss 1 in back in the bin here. Go. Going. The more we do in advance of our needs, the faster all of it goes. Chuck the air. Chuck this. Okay, so that should give us all of buckets. Let's say 15. And 3 of them have to be filled with lava. One. Checking to see if that needed glowstone. Let's see, we should have some glowstone in here. We'll need 12 glowstone. That's 12. Alright, so that gives us the... that. Now, these don't stack the lava buckets, which is why we're having to do... Okay, so we actually got a couple of our buckets back. 3 of them. We got the lava buckets back. Let's put this down. Here. And I love the way that this forms in multi-block. Each one of these, it all counts. Wherever you click on it, it counts as the oven. Now we're going to need clay jars. Clay jars. So we do that by getting that should actually get a fairly good turnaround on them. Or block of clay is going to give us 1 dust. Thought I had a bunch of clay somewhere, but all up. You know, we could make a clayconia. It's not as efficient and it's time consuming. I don't. I have a compressed hammer somewhere around here. Maybe I didn't. Let's grab this. Let's get some sticks. You're going to make a compressed hammer. Five, 6, 9. Temporarily start. Start doing not a whole all 9 times that. That's fine. Have 2 compressed hammers, and we can take our compressed gravel here and pour it. Rocks on. Just form this up, and I'm going to turn most dust. Oh, weird. A lot of really. This one? Okay, that is just flat amazing. How did we end up 1 short? Like, I'm not even sure how that worked. Sure. break this stack down, and then we'll have connection must be doing pretty good today. We haven't gotten a dropped frame more than 2 hours. I would expect to have lost some by now. Some of them ended up in the hopper. Theoretically, the hammer should Okay, so in order to get water, one of the things that what's it called? I've been playing an industrial foregoing version of this. That I am not sure what it's called. Um, what is it? What is the mod called? It's called Mine Factory Loaded. Mine Factory Loaded. Called Mountain. Is that it? See, block does. Okay, that is not what we want to do. What is that block called? I've used it a lot. I know one of the sources of water in here needs Ender IO. We can use that. It's the exactly, so we'll look for it in a second. thermal. Oh. Aqueous accumulator. Going to require machine frames, which is going to require the crushed obsidian. Ah, my gosh. Check on our diamonds. Need a diamond. 1 diamond. How crazy is that? Shrek. That's not what I did. Alright, so that gives us 11 blocks of clay. Gives us 11 bottles. Or no, it doesn't give us 11, it gives us 44. Now we can down. Wait, probably a full stack. Start these down as we can. So we need what? 5 more? Can't wait. A bit more automate. Down. That. 5 more. Alright, so that should give us the stack of 64. Our tree is of a bunch of our things. Don't need that. Dust we can store in here. We stone for something, but I don't remember what it was. Clay we can store. Charcoal we need to go ahead and put that in the paper craft thing. Plates were good. Get our charcoal going before we run completely out and burning wood. That should give us enough wood. We got more than enough saplings. We're going to go ahead and set up a second. I guess we could reasonably set up third one, but we'll have to be careful because Reaper spots us, they simply blow their way out to get to us. And I'm never going to remember that, but I'm going to try and remember. And like I said, that gives us a full stack of 64 for the purposes of charcoal, and actually half a stack of extra wood for other process. One diamond. Got it. Now we need 4 pistons. We'll need redstone in the amount of 4. Iron in the amount of 4. Our steel. 3 blocks of... Wait. We need 12 piston? 12. That's cobble. Just make a bunch of pistons. Sure that we'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Pistons. 4. 12. Go. And we wanted we're making pulverized charcoal, or pulverized crushed obsidian. So we need the rock crusher. Rock crusher. Okay, I too will be able to spend. So we've got the blocks of steel. All right. So now we have all 12 of the rock crusher, which means that we can finally start. Got a lot of dirt. Expand our platform off of this. Have our power and technical. Have our whiny magic side. Automating the magical stuff is going to be a really big hassle, especially when we're getting into things like Bombcraft. I know that there's a way to do 99% of it. I am simply not skilled enough to manage it. I am not. I am getting more comfortable with Thaumcraft itself. Close. Bad things. But not to the point where I am happy to use it. I do not have to. So, don't remember. I guess I must have set up a rock crusher before. Don't remember. Railcraft. So do I have to what? Oh. Ooh. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's get some kinesis types and experiment. I have the bad feeling that this is you drop stuff in the top thing, and it does awful. I don't know. Don't stand on the top, or it will. I think it's that kind of machine. I mean, immersive engineering actually has blocks that, like, if you touch them, Or Ben. If you touch them, they give you issues. These are cobblestone, so they connect. Wow, that's. I normally run my power under for just that reason. So I'll grab a stack and try this again. Won't connect to stone or quartz, but it did connect to stone. Like, it's connected. Yeah, it's totally doing it. Oh no. Oh, is this a continuously active machine? Okay, let's get some in. Okay, so how do we get obsidian? First, we put lava in a wood barrel. Always the best way. Okay, so that is not, didn't form properly. I know in this were immersive engineering, it would be a matter of doing. Now it says that it's full rock crusher, and I don't. Railcraft has a. See if it has a book. No, it has a crowbar. That's for arts, right? I don't remember how to. Let's look it up really. Rock crusher. Ref. Stone blocks. When a player stands on top of a functioning rock crusher, they will be killed instantly. Okay, so clearly it is not working. Oh, wait. I think it's actually like this. Yeah, there we go. That was the problem. So what we can do is let's experiment. Now, I'm being really careful about this because killed instantly not a thing that I am excited about. Turn that off. Perfect. A lot of power though. So this gives us that. Now we can make machine frames. Machine frames for the win. So we're actually going to need more than one machine frame. We have the ingredients in here for 2. So an aqueous accumulator is probably not bad for us. But now we can make machine frames whenever we are willing to spend the power and time. Right. Let's do that. So the dense refined iron plates, basic circuit boards. Throw an iron chips back in here. Or that in there, throw that in there. Copper key. Swap that out. Want in gear. That will go as soon as it's done. As soon as I actually put the pin in there, it will go faster. The dense plates. So we'll need 9 steel plates. Compressor. So first we're going to need screw. Take a minute. I'm so excited about having this done. Alright. But we are going to call it here because I've been now doing this for 2.5 hours. And I think that is... we've made giant strides. We've gotten all the way up to the basic machine frame. We got to our witchery oven here, which we can't forget that we have clay jars for. We're gonna chuck this in here. Just need some saplings, typically oak saplings, I think, which we have. Charcoal. This is one of the reasons that I wanted all the different kinds of trees, is because witchery uses all of them. So we're going to you're going to be all of that. But cool thing about this is this is going to give us, once we start having Uh, at um, once we start having a little bit more power available, I mean, we're gonna be able to set it up now, but we're gonna need more power to like really do it. Occurred to me actually done the scanning for that, but now it's done. And now we have our first machine frame. It's cool. So I'm thinking of setting up a harvester and, you know, automating our tree farm. But that'll definitely be next time. That day we have the machine frame. Admire it, it's pretty. I'd like to thank everybody who was watching this on YouTube. Came by on Twitch, but that's fine. I kind of just like playing, so here or not, I'm going to be playing. It's cool to chat with people if they show, but I understand that when is convenient for me is not necessarily convenient for everybody else. And that's cool. So I hope you folks have a great night, and on doing whatever you're doing that makes you happy. That is important.